Okay, this is PolyNome's response to one-up drum vids video on the Garstka paradiddle challenge. So I've programmed exactly what he plays in the video here, which is paradiddles played as 16th note triplets, and that's in metronome 1. And then in metronome 2, we have the right hand which plays half notes, then half note triplets, then quarter note triplets, eighth notes. And we can hear a little bit of how that sounds. So you can hear metronome 2 on the right is the right hand part, and I can bring the volume of that down. So we're just hearing the paradiddle, and the left foot, which is playing the quarter note, is on the overlay sounds fader here. So I can bring that down. And now you can hear the paradiddle between the kick and the left hand. So I'll bring the left foot back in, and then bring the right hand back in. So I'm going to show you how I program this. PolyNome is actually designed to do things like this very easily. So I'm going to clear metronome 1. So this was my starting point for metronome 1. So I would tap to add a rhythm, change rhythm, and I want to add divisions of a quarter note. So I choose the quarter note icon, and then I wanted 16th note triplets. So we tap that 4 times to enter a bar of 16th note triplets, and then we hit done. Then the next thing is to assign a paradiddle sticking to this rhythm. So you tap on the rhythm, choose change sounds, and enter a paradiddle between the kick and the left hand. So we go kick, left, left, kick, left, left. Now you'll see the grayed out letters show that PolyNome is going to just repeat that sticking for the rest of the pattern. So we don't have to enter the whole paradiddle for this entire rhythm. We just have to enter one repeat of the paradiddle. When I hit done, you'll see that we have a paradiddle played across that entire rhythm. So I'm going to clear metronome 2 so we can hear just that paradiddle. And then I'm going to add the accent. So I'll tap the rhythm, choose change accents, and then we want to accent the first note, and then left, right, right will be quiet. And then again, you can see that the accents are automatically looped. So that's all we have to enter. And now we have an accented paradiddle. And again, the quarter note on the hi-hat is being played with the overlay sounds, which are down here in the mixer. So I can mute that. And you can tap on change sounds if you want a different sound for the one, for example, acrostic or an open hi-hat. But I'll put it back to the foot hi-hat. And then all we have to do is enter the right hand rhythm in metronome 2. So remember, that was the rhythm that went from half notes to half note triplets to quarter note triplets. So we tap on metronome 2 to add a rhythm, choose change rhythm. And since we're looking at divisions of a bar, we can tap the whole note. And we wanted to start with 2 bars of half notes, so we'll tap that button twice, and then 2 bars of half note triplets, and then 2 bars of quarter notes, and then 2 bars of quarter note triplets. See, we're missing out the bar divided into 5 there. You could add that if you really want to get into some Virgil Donati stuff. And then finally, 2 bars of eighth notes, and hit done. So now we have that rhythm in metronome 2, so we tap on this, change sounds, and we'll assign a ride symbol to play all of those notes. So you get the idea with that. And if you wanted to hear, for example, what the right hand against the left foot sounds like, we can just mute metronome 1. And now we will just hear the right hand against the left foot. Okay, so you get the idea with that. Now, this is where the power of PolyNome really shines, because this rhythm in metronome 1, we entered the rhythm and the sticking and the accents separately. So if you wanted these paradiddles to be played as straight 16th notes instead of 16th note triplets, all we have to do is change the rhythm. So we can tap, change rhythm, clear all, and enter a bar of 16th notes. And that would sound like this. And if you wanted it played as quintuplets, tap on it, change the rhythm, clear all, we'll do divisions of a quarter note, and enter a bar of quintuplets. And if you wanted it to be septuplets, change rhythm, clear all, and enter a bar of septuplets. So this is what the whole pattern sounds like using septuplets as the division for the paradiddles. So there you go. That's how you can use PolyNome to create really interesting rhythms and figure out whether it's worth you spending the time learning to play them. If you want to find out more about PolyNome, head over to polynome.net.